Hey guys.
Good evening!
Howdy.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday's Glorious Beards with Kevin and Stan. No, that's that's another thing. Good evening, everyone,
I
and
thought that was
welcome
on Tuesdays.
to Tales from the Yawning Portal. We're a bunch of nerdy ass guys, stir the camera, and play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Fausto. I'll be your DM for tonight, and these are our players. Kevin.
Well, tonight I will be playing Yinkin again, the Circle of Dreams into Ruit, and I will be bringing the fire.
Ooh. Stan.
I'll be playing Tarlin, the Drow Warlock.
Eric. The muted egg.
There we go. No, my dog pulled my headset out a little bit.
Always a dog.
I will be playing Alexander Radovich, the group's ranger and rogue, and my only spell that I know is bow. Well, only spell of import.
It did rhyme, though. And Ben.
Tonight I'm playing Brock Adamantite, and this is not even my final form.
True.
Yes. But about those glorious beards, like, Kevin, how far are we going to bring this?
I have no idea.
Like, are you waiting for barbers to open up, or it's just
Probably, yeah.
or you just want it to?
I'm gonna be real honest with you people. I am a very lazy person.
Yeah.
So I will. I can shave. I can trim my beard, but I'm just not feeling like it. So
Why would you?
growing.
You see, as someone who can't grow a beard, I'm very jealous.
You don't have to do anything, man. You just have to wait.
No, I literally can't. It's not my genes. It grows
bet
in like
that-
all patchy and doesn't
That would be
grow.
crazy if your beard
The
would grow.
bone fluff genes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Like my father before me could not grow any hair like anywhere except for their head.
It's a beardless family.
A beardless family. But the flip side is we always have really good hair even into our 90s.
All right. Yeah. Well.
I
I'd
mean,
take
I'll
that any
take not
day.
having
What's
a
the
beard.
problem? I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
shaving.
Like this hair has only been growing for like a month.
Yeah, but I
Welcome
don't
to
even-
Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
Welcome
or the
to-
Hair Simulator RPG.
Welcome to Barbers and Dragons.
Welcome
Barbers
to the
and
dating
beards.
sim.
Yeah.
Oh god, I think some
Barbers
people
and
have been
beards.
too long isolating.
Oh,
The beard dating simulator. Welcome to it.
All right. So
I
guys,
actually think that's a thing already.
what's the thing?
It probably is.
A dating simulator?
About
Beard dating
beards.
simulator. I mean, there is one for pigeons.
Isn't that
There's
the
one for
Sims?
Colonel Sanders.
There is one for Colonel Sanders.
What?
There's a dating sim for Colonel Sanders. Shit you not.
But what do you mean? Like everybody's Colonel Sanders?
No, you're just trying to date Colonel Sanders.
But
Like
everybody.
Colonel
has-
Sanders is just super ripped and super sexy in the fucking game. That it's just like, hey, try to get into Colonel Sanders' pants. That's all I know about it. I haven't played it
This
anymore.
sounds
I swear.
like it's like what they took the Chuck Norris thing to in the modern times.
Yeah, except it's a guy with white hair and he has a magnificent mustache.
Yeah, I know what Colonel Sanders looks like. But sure. Anyway,
Is that the
check
guy
out
from
on Steam.
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
yes.
Yeah, representing my
Alright.
fucking state.
Yeah. That's true.
The only amount of state pride I have is that.
Yeah.
And that's about
And-
the limits of what people
and-
know about Kentucky, to be perfectly honest.
And incest.
And tobacco, but that not
Tobacco.
so much anymore.
ATF.
Mm.
All right. That said, where were we? If I remember correctly,
Amongst the
we were
giants.
in the stronghold of the Frost Giant King, Grubnur, or something.
Tarlin went all Conan.
When where Tarlin learned. Come on the wrong map. Where are we? Where are we, guys?
We're just we're down the bottom. I see some fire giants down here for some reason.
Yeah, this isn't the right map.
No.
I don't see anything.
This is not the right map. All right.
we were on the one
I
with the
don't
giant
see
ice
anything.
We
I
are
just see black.
experiencing technical difficulties. Hold on a
Wait.
second.
Is this on purpose, Fausto?
No, it wasn't. Wait, ATG against the giant. Yep. Restore. Ah, that's what I did. I archived the wrong map, which is something I'm used to do. Right. So I think this is where you are.
Yeah, seems
Yeah.
right.
Am I right?
Have we surrounded by rats?
Yeah,
Yes.
rats. The rats. We're the rats.
Oh, that's right.
Just-
We just cleared up there.
I just can't see you. What are you?
We're
Right,
here.
guys.
Bottom left.
There you are. All right.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
rats are the things I summoned in that fight
Okay.
that also murdered a giant.
I'm becoming senile, which is alright. Okay, and Incan has a wrench on his face. Why? wait.
I was concentrating on something.
You were concentrating on something.
And
We'll
you
never
use a
know what
wrench
it is.
for that?
And you have you have a wrench for it.
Yes,
Okay.
I didn't know what else to use, and I'm still on the starting page for some reason.
Oh.
No, I think you should be on the right page now. Are you on the right page, Incan?
Hmm.
Are we all on the right page?
Yeah, catch up with the rest of the class, Incan.
Yeah.
I'm in the right spot.
All right, so we are in the lair of the Frost Giant King because Brock mythical weapon is looking to improve, to reach exactly its final form, and so it is seeking the strongest giants ever to walk the earth or the plains to drink their blood. That might seem like an extremely egoistic reason to go adventuring, but then again, we're not the usual part.
It's not as bad as Thailand Sword.
That's yes. As we were saying, Tarling discovered that wading into melee with a giant sword, it's actually fun. Especially when that sword gives you a buffer of hit points equal to, like, I don't know,
My entire
double
health bar.
your entire health bar.
I think She's is a bit jealous rolling over in a grave right now.
Man, it's true. You would have it's fun, but it's okay. There is different kinds of fun. So yeah, and naturally that's where we were. We just killed a bunch of giants. One giant though had escaped and most probably going to look for help somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Wait, did they?
Yeah, just one.
Hmm.
No, sorry, not more than escape. Like there was one to the south that probably.
Yeah, didn't
heard
we
you.
shoot him dead?
Shoot him dead? No.
No, it was the ogres at Broken Rain
Yeah,
that
that
we
was the
murdered.
ogres. Yeah.
But there was probably like some guy that we hadn't seen yet that was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna go over there. A lot of people have tried, and I just keep hearing
Yeah,
sounds of death
I keep hearing screams of pain. And no, not.
and regret. I'm gonna go this way."
All right. So, what would you guys like to do?
The loot from
continue.
these rooms was already written down end of last session,
Oh.
right?
I believe so.
I remember what I was concentrating on. The badgers digging away through the tunnel.
The what?
Right,
The
the
badgers
badger.
are
Ah,
coming.
yeah, the badgers. Yes, the badgers.
Yes.
Are digging away.
And I
Digging the whole
still have
thing.
about 20 minutes left on my spells, I believe. So
Sure.
I had regeneration on and true sight.
All right.
And I've
Yeah,
written
that's great.
20 to 30 minutes left, and I assume we'd spend about 10 minutes searching the treasure we organized
Yeah.
at the end of last session. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good. That's good.
Alright.
That's good.
Let's go, guys. Oh, which means I would have regenerated.
Aha!
I love this spell.
The power of eye level.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. So, my normal hit points are 122. Alright. Shall we proceed? I think we haven't checked down here. I want some more giants. To eat, I mean to capture the spirits of. You guys coming?
Sure.
Is
Yeah,
is
sure.
yeah? Is anyone following Brock? Okay.
Come on, my rats. Join me.
Join me and
Join
together.
us in glorious combats.
If you give me control over the rat tokens, I'll just drag them along.
I think I should. I can do that. Let's see if I can. Character sheet, edit, and in the player's journal of. I will give you all. Can you move them all?
Come, my ratties. We have a vermintide to carry out.
Fee fi fo fum, I smell a giant spam.
Yes. Let me just see one thing. Old. Yeah. So why are you on the GM info layer? You are so visible. To me. Layer. Token. Layer. Token. Okay. Yes. So you went after whatever was that way, and indeed you can smell giants. I see in your view, you already see one of them, and this one is like shouting in the direction of some cave, going like, "Intruders! Powerful intruders!" And more sounds are heard. You know what? Let's just see what happens. And yeah, that's how it goes these days.
Right.
Oh,
We have
Come
a
on,
bit
my
for
hungry boys.
every taste.
Oh,
Okay, so we
shit.
got these guys here. These guys here. And these guys here.
May I ask a question to my fellow party members?
Within 6 seconds.
Last session, we looted a potion of mind control for frost giants. Who has that?
It would be in the.
Probably
Holding.
wanted the bag.
And did we have time to identify them? I'm not sure we've technically identified them.
Well, if I told you what they are, you do. That's fine for me. No problem. We're not going to count coppers.
We have too many. We'd be here all year.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Alexander, you want the potion?
I was just bringing it to people's light.
Yeah.
I already control a bunch of rats in case someone wants to have a new friend on the other side.
You got a friend in me.
Got a friend in you. Me and my rats shall move forward.
All right, so Brock, what you already see from your angle is that you're about to enter some kind of a great hall, and great even for giants, and maybe some sort of audience room. You can see there are several gigantic benches and tables where probably the giants listen to their jarl when he's here in session. At the moment, though, it seems just a place where some giants are gathering in order to stop you from advancing. So, Alexander, you seem to be first.
Yes, I will walk forward my full 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing the giants, Alexander will kind of throw his arms out, bow in one hand. He's like, "Well, boys, where's this Jarl we keep hearing about? I have a friend who would really like a duel right about now."
A duel? Okay.
Or is your Jarl a coward?
All right, Alexander, roll me a persuasion test.
I gotta kill the Yowl, don't do that.
20.
All right. Then, you know, the giant looks at you, and he goes like, "You come here to challenge the Jarl? The king?"
Not me specifically, but a good friend of mine, Brock over here. He's really hankering for some giant fighting. Best fighter you'll ever see.
Let's see this contestant.
Alexander will hold his action and tell his rats to hold their
Yeah,
action.
well, let's say since we are out of initiative, like I will let you go first again since you change a bit the situation here.
So we exit
We will
initiative for a
first
second.
handle. Yeah, we exit
All right.
first.
So, what,
So
I
yeah, I
step
said, he
forward.
goes like, let's see this. Then they look what just came out. I said, is that it?
Yeah, it's me, Brock Adamantite, the greatest craftsman in the cosmos.
You think you can face the Jarl?
Easily.
You know who you talk to? This is Brock Adamantite, the best craftsman in the galaxies. Not only has he slept with a Countess Sansuri, whoever the hell that is, but he's also slain many of your brethren, alone, in single combat with that hammer in his hands. I would be careful what words you say. He's a little unhinged.
Technically, I didn't get that far with Sansari, but
Counting coppers.
Yeah.
If you want to, yeah, probably good not to mention Zadara. Actually, she might not like that.
You see, when she watches the stream.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to close out the call with her. She might have heard that.
So you said the giants, they kind of look at each other, perplexed. Then you see like a fire giant coming out of this cave, and he goes like, "That's something unheard of. What? Why do you want to face the king?"
Well, because only the mightiest of giants will do for my collection.
Your collection?
Yes. And then with that, he'll lift up his mighty warhammer and show off its awesome craftsmanship. This is Titan Must. And look, the red gem is glowing already.
You see that the fire giant looks at the frost giant look at each other. Bring him to the king. See what he makes of it. And well, the giant goes like, very well then. We shall bring you to the king.
Finally someone sensible in this frozen cave. The last few just wanted to bash us.
Come, follow us.
Okay. Where?
And they want to bring you to the southern part of this cave. So you know what I'm thinking? Since there is so many.
Oh, wow.
God.
Yeah, it's like, wait here. We're going to go. I'm going to go and get the king.
While they're leaving, Alexander, he's just sitting
One
there
guy
petting.
here is leaving. This guy.
While they're
And,
leaving,
you see
Alexander's
the-
just petting a rat. He's like, I
you
didn't
said-
think that would work.
You said one of them is here, and here on some ledges there is two other giants.
Okay.
And so this guy leaves, and he moves this boulder here. And well, something is going on. Blah 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 blah. And then eventually, a group of giants comes back. One of them is indeed what seems to be the king of these giants. He is dressed with some kind of icy crown. He has a giant shield, and he has a giant longsword. Yes, indeed, yes. Together with him, there are a couple of his pets. These horse-sized wolves with a fur of snow. And even though the token shows another bearded giant, this should be the queen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
Wow.
just like
Really,
dwarven matrimony.
really roll 20. You wouldn't make a token for a female frost giant. Come on.
There would have to be art first.
So, yeah, okay. Well, okay, and that was the giant that just accompanied the king. And then he steps forward, this guy, and he says, "My king, I bring you a crazy dwarf who thinks he can beat our king in single combat with that puny little hammer he has." And then Jaro looks down at you. "Have you lost your mind, dwarf? You think you can beat me?"
Yes, in single combat, without question.
Your madness intrigues me. But then I want you to know this. I will fight you, but if you will lose, your friends will be forever my slaves.
Well, I can't speak for them. What do you reckon, guys?
Oh, like you losing is in the question.
Nah, not
I'm
really,
just
is it?
giving them a chance to leave now before the worst happens.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very well then. You see that Estia, his bearded wife, looks at him and he says, These creatures are not worthy of your prowess, Ragnar.
You'll be impressed by me.
He's more than a
steps
mere
down
dwarf.
Oh boy.
from that daze, and he goes like, "Very well done. Step forward, dwarf."
Alright.
Alexander will step forward to Brock right before he steps up. He's like, "All right, Brock, this might be the strongest fight of your life. Don't mess this up now. I'm hedging a lot on you."
Hey,
And
got some side bets going,
Alexander-
eh?
And Alexander will cast haste on him while he's kind of patting him on the back and giving him a pep talk.
Brock will also mutter some incantations to himself.
All right. Holy horror. So you have regeneration. What's the eye thing?
That would be the true seeing.
The true seeing. Okay, very well. All right. So yeah, you cast all the aura on yourself, and divine light starts to come out of you. You see that the Jarl looks at you. Those tricks will not work, dwarf. You are about to meet your end. Maybe I will add him to the initiative order. See what happens.
He still goes first.
I'm putting 1,000,000 monsters on my plate because that's how mad I am. Okay. All right. So basically, you step forward. Jarl Ragnar is there, ready for you. And okay, I suppose unless you guys want to interfere in this battle, I will just skip your turns until you decide to do something. So I think the first one will be Jarl Ragnar then. And of course, what he will do is he will charge at you, Brock. Using his higher reach to keep you at some distance, and then he will put his longsword in your flesh.
He can try. He has disadvantage as well.
He has advantage because of your light, or do I have to roll?
No, because of my holy aura.
Because of this? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay then. Here we go. Disadvantage. Hop. Hop.
Damn.
27 and a 16.
Yeah, the first one will hit.
So it's 22 points of damage.
Yes.
And you can make 11 Constitution save to keep concentration.
Alright.
Are you counting the +2 to your AC from haste?
I wasn't, but it still won't help against the 27. So, Constitution, I'm going to use a luck point to reroll.
Yeah.
Got this, Brock.
Yes.
All right. So you save. Very well. Then it will be you, Brock.
Alright. Then I am going to waste my entire turn to change into a giant. So...
Not your entire turn. You have a bonus action to
That's...
smack with.
Oh, I do. Let's see. Brock the Cloud Giant, I think, is the most appropriate here. Wow, that is the ugliest... I can put this on, but I can't control it. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe the token's not assigned to the right thing.
But if you put it on, I think you should be able to. Oh,
I would think so, but...
There you go.
Also, our fair GM, I have given a female frost
Yeah,
giant
I
token,
saw it.
if you
I
wish
was
it.
trying to just add it to Roll20, but Roll20 doesn't work in this way, so I have to first save it on my desktop, and then, only then, shall I be able to put it on the map.
Alright, in which case I swing one mighty attack with Titan's Lust. A 29 to hit. Whoa.
A gigantic giantess.
Oh, now I know what I'm fighting for.
Yeah. Alright, so Brock, your 29 is definitely a hit. And it does 19 points of damage. When they see you grown so far, say, what is this devilry? This giant, this dwarf has grown to giant size.
Told you he was more than just a dwarf, boys.
Well, I'll cut you a little short then. And he goes again with his longsword. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Sandra's gonna step back. They're getting really close to stepping on him. On his turn.
Okay, so in your cloud giant form, I think your armor class is only 14.
Yeah, so they're both hits.
Which with the haste is still 16, but he hits you twice.
And that's
So-
two concentration checks?
So yeah, a con save for two concentration save for your holy aura thing. A 12 and a 13.
Hopefully this shouldn't be too bad, because
Yeah.
I've got plus 10 in giant form.
So you suffered 51 points of damage.
Yeah. You know, two can play that. And this is the time to go to town with 3 Titans Last attacks since he is in hasted, yes.
Go for it.
Yeah, shit.
Do you have advantage, no?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, so that's still 2 hits, and that's 59 points of the. Okay, you see that the jump. He's taking very heavy hits. The other giants all around him are kind of like cheering for him, but they see that you are having the upper hand. But the king will not give up. And he was like, there is only one true giant here, and he will come at you with his sword.
Okay, so 15 is a miss, and the 16 is just a hit.
Just a hit. So that's 20 points of damage, and you don't need. You have plus 11 Constitution, you said?
Plus 10.
Plus 10, so you don't have to roll because you can't.
Okay.
Well, you can't see it. So it's 20 points of damage.
Yep. And my turn?
That's you.
Alright. Whoops. I almost pressed the wrong thing. 3 attacks. 1, 2, and 3. Is it
Okay,
19 a hit?
misses, no.
Damn.
It's still 55 points of damage. You see that frozen blood is starting to drop from the. Still, still have honor. Let me see how much honor has this guy. He lays his a sword on you twice for 47 points of damage.
Okay, and I make 2 concentration saves.
So yeah,
26.
13 and 10. Okay, very well.
So the Brock sort of just looks at him and is like, "Don't worry, you will serve well for an eternity in the greatest hammer ever created." And then he's going to... Oh, fuck. That's a hit.
That's hit.
And that's a hit. So...
55.
55, yeah.
Okay, you see that the king is like on one knee. Just cannot be. And then, like the crazy coward he is, he will use his action to disengage and then step back. And then he will say, "Kill them! Kill this bastard!"
What kind of nonsense is this? This is no honor.
A couple of fire giants come out of the thing. Well, this one only sees Alexander just in front of him, and his rats, basically.
Am I rats?
And your rat.
You're also
So-
covered in the aura, so you're good.
He will start. Yeah, maybe I should draw your aura, then we know how much is that?
I can re-click it if
30
you
foot
want.
range. Oh no, wait.
Yeah.
You shed dim light and have advantage in that radius when you cast the
Hey.
spell. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I choose who is affected as well.
30 feet, right?
Yep.
Alright, so aura 30 feet.
Well, let's hope I don't get smacked in the face too hard.
We still can't see the aura, by the way. I'm
Uh,
just
now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, Alexander, this means that I have disadvantage to attack you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so he tries to attack you. He's not a full power. It looks like, he's a lower giant. Even though his token presents a full plate, he's actually dressed like a servant, and he's attacking you with like a gigantic spoon.
What kind of a
Oh
frost
no,
giant?
I'm gonna be ladled.
Armor class 12 and 10.
Both missed.
So both miss. Brock, it is actually you. The king went back, but maybe not too far.
No, and I'm hasted.
Yeah,
So I'm
so
just like,
Or haste.
"You coward! I will take your throne from you." And he's gonna charge in and try and knock him on the noggin with Titan's Lust. Oh god, those 19s.
right.
Oh, the crit!
Oh, very well. So Brock, how do you want to do this?
He just does this sort of like over the head swing. The first one misses, the second one clips him on the shoulder, and then he just brings it back down and completely brains him so that it just like smashes onto the floor, maybe turning into ice. And then he sort of like looks up at the queen and says, "My lady, are we done?"
All right. Make me an intimidation check with advantage.
And this is using the giant statistics.
You can choose whatever is best.
I'm more charismatic in giant form. No, well, 22. There you go.
All right. So you see that all the giants are there, raiding boulders, preparing to jump off the ledges and hit you with their axes. And then you see Estia here, going like, "Oh!" Everybody stops. whatever made this dwarf become a giant, he fought in a fair duel. Apart from this aura of magic, he fought in a fair duel with the king. Which one of you dares attack him after such a test of prowess and honor? And then she like slowly walks to these days, like passing by the body of of her husband and getting his crown, and then putting the crown on herself. I am your queen now, and I tell you to stand down. So that they kind of like, put themselves, in a ready position. And then she addresses all of you, looking also to the back. Say, you, step forward, elves.
Sure.
I'm here, my rats.
Well,
Yeah,
it's our giant buddy here who likes the big bossy ladies. So,
Oh,
he'll be of more use to you.
don't say that right now. This,
What the fuck?
I think Brock's wearing off on me.
Of course, Brock, when you did that thing, you saw that one more of the gems on Titan's Last has started to shine. The sapphire, of course. Did I write down ice giant? It's a frost giant. Okay, and you can now also polymorph in a frost giant, of course, should you wish to do so. And so she looks at all of you and she says, is this why you came here? To kill the king?
Is that right?
Well, we came here to stop the crazy massing of giants from...
Oh, yeah, the war.
Yeah, we're here to stop the war, really, but the king was the quickest way to that. Sorry about here.
Well, we also came here for a coin.
Coin, you say?
Very
A
special coin.
specific coin.
Oh, yeah, the coins. I forgot about those.
The coin contains a terrible power. You'll probably know it when you start looking at it and feel very, very uneasy. And if it has magical abilities.
I do not know of any coin, but I do know about this deal that my husband made with the king of the fire giant.
Alright. Does he need killing too?
I find it unnatural that the children of Thrym would ally themselves with the children of Surtur. You have shown yourselves to be capable. Maybe you could do this thing. You could kill one more king.
Yeah. I'm all keen for killing giants for giant lazies, yes. Especially queens.
She looks at you with, she raises an eyebrow. Do this thing, O mighty giant, and who knows? This queen is looking for a new king.
Tell me, Queen, what is it?
Estia.
Queen Estia, I have a proposition for you. Me and my companions are in a rather dangerous game currently, and we need allies. If we kill this fire giant king, are you willing to offer men to this cause? We're seeking to right a celestial wrong. A bout of the gods, if you will.
Is this a battle that interests Threem?
Well, if you help us kill the god Shadow Throne, who has wrongfully taken his title from another god, I'm sure you would be favored amongst that god, and you might find good fortune when it comes to the powers of death.
Perhaps some of his essence would be transferred to your god in all his glory.
Yeah.
But, truth be known, there's a god in all of us, which is where all of this comes from. I myself am most likely on my own journey towards godhood right now. Spent many lives getting there. Getting pretty close now. See, there was a giant inside of me all along.
Right, so either Brock or Alexander, make me a persuasion test with that.
I think maybe Alexander has a better chance than Brock.
I only have a +1 to
Okay,
persuasion.
Brock the giant. Try and
Brock,
persuade
the,
her.
the charisma giant.
The charisma giant. Oh wait, I was just about to use standard Brock. Wait, am I trained in persuasion? Holy fuck, I got a +7. I'm an idiot. A
Right.
20.
She was like, I do not know this god you speak of.
It's new.
And I am not willing to sacrifice my armies for a reward that I do not even know. Am I going to get anything out of this? I will tell you what. You go kill King Snurra for me. And when the moment comes, you may call upon me.
Alright.
If I come to your call, this will be decided by whatever you offer the moment you call me.
Makes sense, I get it. Alright, we will go and slay this other king of the fire giants. And bring glory to your royal highness and Threem, is it? Yes.
Yes. Very well done. Then come with me.
No, okay.
And she will actually bring you this way.
Alright.
And then to
I've got to bring both Brocks.
the private cavern of the king. You see that something happens as you enter inside this cavern. Through the wall, some badgers barge in. She's like, what?
Howdy, boys.
What in the name? What are these things?
Oh, that's Plan B.
Yep.
Hmm.
We've
Oh,
just
there
made
they
you an
are.
escape tunnel.
They just arrived.
But there they are. I kind of lost them somewhere.
I see. Well,
But they just
Shit.
hear this.
she moves to this direction, and here she points at some kind of tunnel.
Alright, Brock will get uncomfortably close as he
Yes.
just peers past into the tunnel.
It is, yeah. It actually a giant would have to squeeze into it. But she says, at the end of this tunnel, no, here, just here, in this alcove, she points at some sort of thick iron bar protruding from the wall about 10 feet off the ground. And she says, if you push the bar downward, a portal of sorts will activate, a spell of teleportation. That is what my husband uses to travel to the land of the fire giants, and what the fire giant uses to travel to our land when they need to communicate faster.
Makes sense. Very
That
well.
will bring you inside the lair of the fire giant.
We
Right.
wish you luck in replenishing your forces. Might I recommend maybe not going for the ogres? They're kind of a pushover.
A little bit simple-minded too.
They have their uses.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fair enough.
In any case, I wish you great health and continued beauty, and may your reign be great. We'll take care of this giant.
If you should survive this, do come back.
Interesting.
And she smiles.
I guess cloud giants are more appealing than fire giants, then, eh?
Apparently, they have better charisma.
Oh, and Yarlis, if you're gonna look to fix your husband's skull, I suggest you get on that within the next 24 or so hours.
Why would she do that? She's queen now.
To fix what?
Her husband's skull. I'm saying if you're gonna resurrect him, I'd get on it like lickety split.
A skull will adorn my throne.
Or
I like
fragments.
this. I like this woman. She is
I like.
mighty
Yeah.
indeed.
Fair enough. You have my respect at least.
All right. Do you take the iron bar?
Yes.
Okay. Are you bringing the badgers with you?
I don't know how long we still have.
How long did they last?
An hour.
Hour. Yeah, and we have like
Hour.
10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. I would say between the fight, the talks, and everything, your 1 hour spells are gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, then they all.
Goodbye, my
disappear.
reddies.
Red is all.
Goodbye.
But that also means a fair
Well,
bit
the
of
ratties-
regeneration. I take
The
it.
raddies had like 50 minutes left on them, so
10 minutes of regen is 100 hit points.
Okay, just want to get you all together.
it's an hour, so I get 66 back from regeneration.
Get both Brooks.
Right, and so you use the iron bar, and that should bring you somewhere here.
What do you see? Oh, baby.
Let's
Oh.
see.
What? Are we meant to see the whole map?
I guess not, but yeah, that's what happens.
We
This is
left a
nothing.
lot of souls unclaimed.
The thing is,
there.
because I have a fire giant form, I can see from every fire giant on the
Ah,
map.
that's the thing. Yeah.
So what you really should have done is made a
Yeah.
copy of a fire giant.
But there was Brock the Fire Giant, no? Is
Yeah.
that the Fire Giant or Brock the Fire Giant? What do you have?
Brock. Oh yeah, because you gave me two.
I gave you two? Ah, okay.
Yeah, I have two Brock. Oh wait, no, I did have two last week. I think you deleted one, but maybe you deleted the wrong one.
That's it.
Hold on, I'll make a special Brock the Fire Giant token real quick.
But I already have it. It is a copy. Let me see. I will try to remove you from the Fire
Oh.
Giant.
Did
You are not on the Fire Giant. Let's see. Add
Here you
it.
go, my lord.
No, but you already had a token.
Is it a funny token?
It's a more fitting token for Brock the Fire Giant.
Oh, that's a cool one.
And I can't see it. Oh, well,
Beard of fire, a hammer simmering in heat,
Mm.
and armor from head to toe.
Do you still see everything?
Yep.
Edit.
And it's gone now.
And it's gone now? Okay. Okay. Then this is it. So you're there in that corner instead.
Yep.
And yeah, we will fix your fire giant situation after. Okay. But maybe now you see all the cloud giants that are here, which means that there are no
I
cloud giants.
don't know. Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, now it's fine.
Hopefully
Okay,
there's
then.
a storm giant.
Hopefully there's stone giants. Okay then, so yeah, you are you find yourselves in some sort of a vast cave, and in front of you, excavated in the rock, there is this opening with two gigantic doors. The floor is polished obsidian, and the doors are made of iron. And on the doors made of iron, there is in bas relief a skull, a flaming skull. The flames look like some sort of crown on top of the skull.
Alexander takes his hat off to start fanning himself.
Yes, it is quite warm. Nothing to say about this.
Yeah, how about we get through this? The cold wasn't too bad coming from Barovia. That's the kind of natural state of the land. This heat, woo! Might have to get a haircut while I'm here.
Should we knock?
Yeah, go ahead. They'll probably react better to you knocking than us knocking.
Knock, knock, knock.
Brock, Brock, Brock.
Right. So, from the top of the door, some sort of like as if there was a second floor, some sort of window opens up, and the burnt face of a fire giant comes showing out of that window, and he looks down at you there, and he sees you're a cloud giant. He's like, what are you doing here?
Oh, we're diplomats from the Cloud Giant King. Come to speak.
All right, and you have a cloud giant. You know what, Alexander? Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Should have take advantage, persuasion.
Oh, I was gonna use a rhyme and everything.
Huh. We've been waiting for you. And he goes like, wait there.
Will do.
Yeah.
When he's gone, Alexander will look to everybody around and like, look, I don't know how my bullshitting is working today.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Look, just act pretty. You can don't worry about it.
And he's there. He goes like, who do I have to announce?
Brock, Cloudstrike, and company.
Very well.
Yeah, we're just his humble servants. Don't worry about our names.
Yeah, he looks at you. Yeah, I wasn't asking. You.
Yeah.
And he was like, follow me and wait here at the end of this hall.
Well, you weren't lying, Mr. Cloudstrike. This place is hot. Pretty.
Yeah, he's bringing you some sort of grand hall. There is a couple of two-headed giants here.
Ooh.
Attins. Yes.
Ah, disgusting.
Yeah, we don't have to
Why?
worry about them. They're pretty shit.
I think sometimes they exaggerate a bit with the dynamic light. Like all those columns are making it impossible to see how beautiful is this now.
Hmm.
So
I think it adds a bit of a flair. So.
Why would you put a bunch of columns in the middle of the...
Yeah, probably to stop some big O from charging the king. He has to go through a few columns.
That's it.
I don't know.
I like it. Okay, so he steps forward and he goes like, "Almighty King, Brock Cloudstrike has come at your call." At my call? I didn't call anyone. Who is this Brock Cloudstrike?
Ha!
It is Abby is sorry, my king. And then he sees you there at the end of the hall. Who are you?
I am here to challenge you to a duel to the death, King.
You see the others, the other giant was like, what? What? You said you were.
I didn't say any such thing.
Alexander gives a shit-eating grin. It's like, this isn't how this is supposed to go, but okay. Figured we'd grace the palms a little bit.
Leave some souls for the rest of us.
You see that from down there, the king looks there to you, and he goes like, I do not have to prove myself. You come here uninvited, with deception, and you think you can put yourself at the level of a king? Do you do chicken-like noise?
Brock does the golden goose mockery, which is the giant equivalent of chicken.
Alright, so the king looks at his fire giant, and he goes like, 5,000 pieces of platinum to the one that brings me the head of that fool. And you see the giants and the head things.
Only 5,000? My, you must be poor. Huh, I didn't know we were talking about the peasantry king.
Cue the metal music.
Cue the metal music.
Oh god.
I didn't click my token, so it would be another
Now
token.
all my fire giants are Brock the fire giant.
Alright.
Why? What happened?
They're all admirers. They've heard his tales. They're like, man, I want to smith like Brock Adamantite.
Oh god damn
But
it.
they never realized he was a dwarf.
A dwarf.
Yeah, that's the
dwarf?
part the stories don't talk about, is that Brock Adamantite is a dwarf. Everybody always like encompasses him as one of their own species to make them feel better.
Wait, now I'm an actual cloud giant. That's not right.
Yeah, something is going on, man. Yeah, of course, since all my giants are Brock the fire giant, now I'm wielding Titan Thrust. That's not good. What?
No.
What
It's
is
not.
going on?
Just add the other one as a proper weapon.
Yeah. Against the giants, monsters, fire giants.
And they don't get the +3.
Why not?
Because it's not fair.
Great sword. Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Well, I mean, if they all drop +3 weapons, it might end up really
Lucrative.
lucrative.
Giant. Okay, I think I fixed it. At least for me. And so Brock the fire giant can go. Alright.
Alrighty. I gotta say,
Okay,
guys,
then. So I think that Talon will be first.
All right. Yeah, let's see. My hex at this level is like 24-hour concentration, so that's still up. And we haven't been away 8 hours either yet, so my foresight is still up. I will hex the closest at and then start shooting at it.
Pew pew pew.
Don't you want an Eden soul?
Let's see if he's still alive.
Do you still have those temporary points?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
last
last
24 hours.
Oh Christ.
it's a little absurd, all of it.
Okay, so you're attacking the Atin. I'm across 12. So yeah, it is what it is. 7 plus 19 plus 19 plus 16. So you did 61 points down. He's still alive.
All right.
You know, we're talking giants here. Okay, Yinken.
Okay, let's see. How far am I?
That's far.
Oh yeah, sure, I can do this. So at on this square, everyone in a 60-foot radius can make me a Constitution saving throw as suddenly a giant flash of light erupts from that point.
Brilliant sunlight. So I'm guessing only everybody until from this setting to the king, right?
So, yeah, from there.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you will take starting from this point until the end of the corridor, right? Yeah. So everyone except that little zone next to you. Okay. So we have to make a Constitution save. So we have 3 fire giants. A 23. We have the king. A 20. And we have his dogs. Poor dogs. And we have one hit. All right, so
both his heads are blind.
the dogs suffer 41 damage.
And if they're still alive, they are blinded.
And they are blinded. The giant suffered 20 damage. And the Atin suffers 41 damage. And the king suffers 20 damage.
I wonder if the king has a hot queen. I mean, she's going to be hot regardless, right? But
yeah, prepare a token for a fire giant. Before I give you a bearded queen. All right.
Dog's building a harem.
Yeah. So, Alexander.
It's got potential, right?
What's the is there anything hanging from the ceiling? Like what's the ceiling look like in this room?
What do you need?
I'm basically looking for a chandelier to teleport onto.
Chandelier. Sure.
Where is it at?
Here.
Here. And how high is it?
And the ceiling is 60 feet high.
All right.
That's pretty high.
I will
Well,
walk
it's giants.
25 feet out the back of Brock the Giant, and then Misty step onto the chandelier.
Okay, so roll me an acrobatics check.
For the chandelier. All right.
Well, for the giant.
Or athletics, you could choose.
I don't have to challenge against climbing, but I'm assuming it's for landing on the
Spider
chandelier,
climb,
right? Yeah.
He's got
I have
spider
permanent
climb.
spider climb.
Ah, you're spider climbing. Okay, that's fine. So you just spider climb on top of the giant, and then you bounce the chandelier. Okay, that's great.
And then from up here, I will shoot the king.
Oh.
Is the king blind?
No.
Oh.
So you're somewhere here, right?
Yeah. So, I will gamble one shot and shoot the other one straight. So gamble first.
Go for it.
I shouldn't have had advantage.
13 is
So-
a miss.
15, and then
It's
regular
not
shot.
advantage, we always just take the first one.
27 is good.
So, boom, and then the king can make a wisdom saving throw.
16. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
A 20.
Yeah, that passes. So
Okay.
he takes a total of 12 damage.
Another 6. Okay.
That's my turn.
The Cloud Giant. That's you, Brock. But I think now this character sheet also doesn't have the mall. Or does it?
I do have a character sheet with it.
You
I
have
just
okay.
the token is a cloud giant.
Oh, right. That's good.
But I have the character sheet here, so it's all
great.
good. He's going to move forward, and he's going to. I'll just put Brock off screen for the moment, and he'll slash the Eden, hopefully felling him. 17 might not be enough, but 32 damage.
For an Etin, it is enough. And 32 damage, it is enough to kill it.
Didn't have a gem for that one. And then he will keep moving. Let's see. He has a speed of 40 feet. And that was 10 feet that he moved, I think.
Correct.
2, 3, 4. Are these columns?
Yes.
Okay. 5 and 6, so that's 30 feet more. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm also a giant of the clouds. Boing! And he'll just get behind this pillar for a bit of cover.
Alright.
Something like that. And I guess that's him, because he can't make a second attack, right?
Okay, then we have the Atin. He's blind. Yeah, okay, he rolled a 7. Okay, they even have advantage against being blind because but they have 2 heads, but still. Okay, he's blind anyhow. So what he will do, he will blindly come at you, and he will have disadvantage as the attack rolls against you. 18 and 20. Still.
Both hits.
So it's 29 points of damage. Then it will be the king, and yeah, you cast this light. This light is gone now, or does it stay there? The Incan.
Sorry?
Is your
The
spell
burst
still
of
up?
sunlight, was it just an
Oh,
explosion?
it's just an explosion. It doesn't last.
It's gone. Okay, very well. Okay, so he doesn't want to get too near to you guys. So what he will do, he will just unleash a couple of rocks that he has there at the ready in your direction.
She has a fanny pack of rocks.
He has a pack of rocks, and but it's with disadvantage because you're way too far. And Brock, you also have some cover, so I would say you have a bonus of 2 armor class, and he has to roll with disadvantage. So let's see what happens. Take this.
Yeah.
Then again, you rolled a 25, so he knows his rocks. So you suffer 31 points of bludgeoning damage. And then we have the fire giants. 5,000 platinum. They shall be mine. And they move 30 feet though, which isn't much.
But
Okay.
they can double move.
Yeah, well, no, they first will try and chuck some stones at you. Still, you have cover. I would say at this point, you have from these 2 guys, you have 5 cover because there is a column and another giant in between. And these 2 will have disadvantage because they are way too far. Okay, so this guy here, he has the best shot. And it's 23 points of damage.
Yep.
And these 2 guys, they have disadvantage, and you have +5 to armor class. So a 14
Miss.
and a 13.
Miss.
Okay, so they miss. And then it's Starlin.
Yes. Okay. I will move closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And I will throw a slow between those 3 fire giants.
All right. So they roll a wisdom save.
1 second. Okay, let me see if this works. Yes.
Yeah.
It just the save DC is 21.
21. Okay. They failed, so they are slowed. All right. Then it's the Hellhounds. The Hellhounds are blind. Ah, yeah, the blind guys. Do I have to roll at the end of my turn? See if I get back from blindness?
No.
Yes.
Yes. So they ended. They are still blind. And the Hellhounds, poor doggies. It's not like they can do much. 50 feet. Nah, they will stay next to their king. And they will roll again their constitution save.
Oh, good popos.
Which they will fail. Okay. Yinken.
Um, I'm gonna get a bit close.
Yeah.
I will conjure up a wall of thorns using my staff of the plants,
Right.
and it'll go here between those two. Or you know what? I'll put it over here first. So these two can make a dexterity save.
Oh, thorns. Here. And they can make a dexterity save, and they are slowed. Does that mean they have a penalty? Yeah, -2 to dexterity save. So they fail. So they both suffer 31 points of damage, I suppose.
Yep.
They get nailed by your thorn. Oh!
Some prickly tongue tied. I'm going to stop trying.
Right,
Fine.
and
This is the text.
all
I didn't
right.
show it.
The wall blocks line of sight. Will appear discreetly. Blah 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 blah. Here's going to move through the wall slowly and painfully. For every 1 foot, you must spend 4 feet of movement. Furthermore, the first time they enter the wall, they have to make or okay.
They're
So
big too, so they're gonna push through further.
so now they are behind it, right? Okay, Alexander.
I will walk up onto the ceiling
Uh-huh.
and I will move to there to get some better angles.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna shoot one dog, the king, and then the nearest fire giant.
You can't
Okay, so
shoot through
by the
it,
way,
right?
the wall is 10 feet high. So
Oh.
yeah, you are. Yeah, that's what I read, right? Or unless you want to do it taller, I don't know.
You can do it 20 feet.
No, it can only go to 10 feet high.
It just says that.
It says up to 20 feet high.
Or a
and 5 feet.
circle.
If it's a circle.
Ah, if it's a circle. Okay, very well. Yeah, okay, very well.
And I'm 60 feet up.
Yeah, you're up, so that's fine. Okay, so who you want to shoot?
One on the top dog,
Mhm.
one on the king,
Yeah.
and then one on the nearest fire giant.
Go for it.
And I will gamble them all because I'm in that type of mood.
Go for it.
Dog.
With advantage.
The dog, it's a hit, yeah, because he's blind.
Oh, that dog gets the sneak attack then.
Does
That's,
it work at that distance though?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. That's a dead dog.
Works on a bow.
Yeah. That's not third edition.
Yeah. Forgot where it was. All right, then king
King is a miss.
and closest fire giant.
Close for a giant is a hit.
17.
Right.
And then I will bonus action. How far away is that giant from me? Probably too far. I'll bonus action help Brock attack the Etten.
Okay. Brock, the cloud giant.
Alright, I guess I'm attacking the Etten.
You have advantage.
25.
Yeah,
And the second one for 31.
that's enough to kill.
And then I'm gonna place myself 1, 2, 3, 5. Wait, this is hard to count. That's fine. So,
Yeah, just do. I think just use your
3,
arrows on your
4,
keyboard.
5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Only you can't move diagonally that way, so I
Yeah,
think
okay,
I can
just
get to
do
like there. So
Yeah, sure.
the idea was to cover.
To take some cover. Okay, very well.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I think that's it.
Okay, so that is the king. He's been shot at. He didn't like that. And you killed one of his doggies.
Oh, poor doggies.
Yeah.
Sadly, they're part of my favorite enemy, so I feel no remorse.
You will try to chuck a stone at Alexander and destroy his chandelier, probably in the process, with disadvantage because you're too far.
She's gonna miss me and
Celebrate
mash the
your
chandelier.
chandelier.
Avoca 17.
That's a hit.
Okay, so you suffer 37 points of damage, and I would say since you're just hanging by a chandelier with a boulder on your face, make me dexterity saving throw.
I will half the damage.
Okay, so it's only 15 and 16.
18.
Yeah, 18 damage. Yeah. And the dexterity save, 18. That's fine. So if you want, you can stay on the chandelier.
Yeah.
Right, and then it's the fire giant. So these guys, if they want to cross the thing, they will have to suffer again 78, right?
Yep.
That's the way it works. And then they just cross it.
Well, they move.
So 1 foot, they have to move at 1/4 of their speed, if I get.
And they are slowed.
And they are slowed.
They're slowed? Why? What do you mean?
From my spell.
From the spell slow.
Yeah, that's what you mean, yeah.
And so their speed is halved.
Okay, so basically the best is to use this thorn. It's 10 feet high, right? So they are 15 feet. So they will cover behind it and chuck stones at, let's see, Alexander and, yeah, the 3 of you. Well, 2 of you, of course, because they can only see 2 of you. So they will attack. One of them will attack Alexander, and the other one will attack Yinka. So one of them throws a stone. I think they're both though out of range. So yeah, with disadvantage on Alexander. 13.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. And with disadvantage on Yinkan. 13. That's probably also a miss.
That's a miss.
While this giant here is slowed, so he can only move 15 feet. 1, 2, 3. It won't reach the cloud giant there. So all he can do is to throw him a rock. 27. That's 32 points of damage for the giant.
Yep.
And all 3, they can repeat the saving throw against the slow. They need to roll a 19.
A 21.
Yeah, I mean a 19 on the die. Okay, they fail. So they fail. So it's Talmin.
Yes. Wait, why is it? Okay. I will move my hex onto this fire giant out here in the hallway.
Yep.
And yeah, it's machine gun Tarlin again.
So they have almost 18. So I guess you eat everything. 15 plus 7 plus 17 plus 49.1.
Yeah, and I moved behind the pillar for some cover. In case there are
Alright,
more rocks coming.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so the Hellhound, all he will do is make a saving throw against the blindness, which it will fail. Yinka.
I will do a. And then I will try to cast a.
Oh, you're cutting out.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're doing.
An ice storm.
An ice storm, okay? All the elements. Go for it.
All the elements.
How big is an ice storm? Just click.
It's a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
20-foot radius. It's not that big for this map.
I think you just counted it though. You can get
Yeah, I can
those
hit
4 at the back.
all 4 of them.
Oh, really?
Yep. You didn't really need to move up for that, did you? 300
All right,
foot.
so you cast a yes.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't need to move closer, but
Okay, so
why
they have to
wouldn't I?
make a dexterity save. So these
Yes.
guys are slowed, so they will have a -2. Exactly 19.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, that was lucky. And the king, he will fail because he doesn't have advantage, and his dog, even if he succeeds, is dead anyhow. Oh. Okay, so the king suffers. Nice. Okay, you see that the king is wearing some sort of white dragon mantle, and he seems to be
Oh.
a bit resistant to cold, so he will suffer 17 points of damage. While his guys, they will suffer 5 and 7, 12 points.
And yeah, awesome.
All right, and then the zone is what? Difficult terrain, right?
Difficult terrain,
The end
yeah.
of the next. Well, they're not moving much, but okay.
Yeah.
It's not like they can move much.
Yeah, it's not like you and cry and field control.
It would turn things
That's
a
what
bit
druids are.
comical with the frost giants start to slip on tiny little cubes of ice.
That was like that, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so Alexander.
Alexander will move forward to there to get some cover, seeing as he's now the prime target of the anti-air.
So you are away from the. You're not on the chandelier anymore.
No.
Okay.
Moving up onto the ceiling fully.
Yeah, you're on the ceiling. Okay, so you're upside
Because-
down, let's say.
Yeah, because Spider Climb lets me go upside down with no problem.
Sure.
And I'm going to bonus action mark this guy next to me with my Horizon Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to just go all out on him. So 2 gambles. And hopefully a hit. 1, 2.
1 is hit.
So he takes 17. Where's the 5 additional of that? And he can make a wisdom saving throw as I throw in an extra d6 on that.
He failed.
Yep, that's below the 15. Yep, below 15, so he is frightened of me. If he's alive.
He is alive, yeah.
And all of that was force damage if it matters.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
By the way, was
yes.
the boulder he threw non-magical?
Non-magical, yeah.
Okay, so I would actually have a bit more health because I do have
Ah,
resistance.
yeah.
I just remember that.
Sorry, I can't remember all your mythical powers.
It's a bit hard. It is a bit hard to keep track of it all.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Okay, Brock the Cloud Giant.
Actually, he's just gonna step here because he's got 10 foot of reach, and he's gonna
Yeah.
whack him twice with Titan Lust.
Go for it. That's a hit.
And a crit!
And that's... Oh, jeez. Well, okay. You are annihilated.
Annihilation. And then he'll step back behind cover.
Look at bro. Okay, yeah, bro.
He's not as well armored.
No, but this guy probably saw you then. Okay, so it's the king. He's behind this wall apparently. So yeah, how many things he has next to his tree? Oh, 12. Okay. Okay. So he will keep throwing boulders. Who can I see now? Let's see. My range is maximum 240. Okay, anyone.
Yinkin. Oh, poor Yinkin is out in the open.
He will go for Alexander because he killed. I mean, one dog. Also, you can kill a dog. Okay, Alexander. This is for you, boy, with disadvantage and non-magical.
Do you have any cover from the pillar?
A 14. Yeah, you would also have cover from there. So yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't hit anyway.
These giants are still slow, and
Throw your swords. I hear it goes really well.
Can they put this thing on fire? Does it say anything about these thorns? Can they light them on fire?
I don't know.
Not really.
Actually.
Okay. Okay.
It
up
doesn't
to
say
you.
so. Yeah, it doesn't say so, but I guess it's.
No,
up to you.
no, it's probably magic. Okay, then they will keep shooting rocks, I guess. One of them will go on Tarlin, and the other one will go on Tarlin too. Okay, Tarlin, you have a bit of cover from the column, and they have disadvantage because you're too far. Armor class 22
That would probably hit, yeah.
and armor class 15.
With cover, that 15 would
So
miss.
it's only 26 points of damage.
Okay.
Then they will try their saving throw against the slow,
18, 4.
which they will fail, right? Because I have to roll 21.
Yes.
Okay, Tarlin.
Let's move in. They are too far to Hex, but I can just blast them, I guess.
They will have cover, of course, because they are behind the wall.
Yeah, I do have Spell Sniper.
Okay, then. No.
Okay, Hex is off. Just a south one.
All right. Woohoo. 13 plus 24 plus 15 plus 8. Well, okay.
All right.
I don't have any more hellhounds. Yinken.
I will drop the Wall of Thorns. Actually, I don't know if it's a concentration spell for me. I use the Staff of the Woodlands for it.
Is it a concentration spell or not?
It's normally it is a concentration
Ah,
spell.
yeah, then
Is
yeah,
it the
then
same if
you
cast
you
it?
have to keep concentration on it. Yeah.
Okay. I will drop it.
Toop.
And replace it with an
A new wall.
no.
Okay, you did ice, you did thorns, you did light. I don't know. We need maybe no fire. Probably we don't want to do it. because they're fire.
Lightning.
Yeah, let's not go for fire. Let's
Yeah,
go
some
for
light,
some.
Let's go with the
Thunder
wall
light.
of bodies.
Nah, let's go for nature.
Nature.
The same area where
Nature is metal.
the same area where the ice
Yeah, 20 feet. Yeah.
storm. Yes. Now suddenly, locusts and other swarming, biting insects appear. And I'll just copy paste the text.
Yeah.
I must say, these guys have survived longer than a lot of the enemies we fought thus far.
That's true.
Yeah, you know, giants.
But considering
I
where we
commend them.
are and it's only 10 o'clock, I think we're doing well.
Yeah. See, that bluff got us through the front gates.
So they all make Constitution save.
In one moment, I'm making a cloud of insects. Okay, so we make a Constitution save. Okay, so the fire giant's Constitution save. A 20, and the king a 19. So they suffer half damage, I suppose.
Yes, so that's 10.
Minus 10. Minus 10. Alright. And area is lightly obscured, difficult terrain again, and when it enters a spell for the first time or it ends its turn there. Okay, very good. So it's Alexander.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up to the next pillar. Alright. I'll have to zoom in if I want to measure properly. Yeah, alright. I can make it there. And then, I'm just gonna shoot an arrow per giant, I say. So, we'll start with this giant, then this giant, and then we'll end with the king.
Okay.
All gambled, and they are out of range of my... Yep, they are. So...
I think lightly obscured doesn't mean disadvantage. Because you have to shoot through
Well, it's only their backs actually that are like the obscured at this moment.
No, I mean for the king. Like
Yeah, that is. Well, I don't know.
Doesn't he have a sharpshooter?
I do have sharpshooter.
okay, so
Doesn't matter.
doesn't sharpshooter only avoid cover?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it's cover, not obscured.
Yeah. Hey,
Taking
hey,
advantage doesn't impose
Yeah, we've
disadvantage.
found a way around it.
hey.
Yeah, it says nothing about obscured.
No, okay, that's fine. But I just don't know if lightly obscured means that you have disadvantage.
Fair.
Lightly obscured means
It's like dim lights.
yeah, whatever. Okay, come on, just go for it. You can.
All right.
Shoot.
First giant,
That's a hit.
second giant,
That's a hit.
and before the king, I will cast not ensnaring strike, Zephyr strike.
All right.
So I have advantage to this shot on the king.
Yeah, go for it. Hey. Okay.
All right.
Even
so
if
we'll
it was with disadvantage, advantage still 20, so whatever.
fair enough.
Go for it.
Doesn't do
so
extra damage though.
this is the first giant's damage.
The one on top, right? 22. Yeah.
Second giant's damage, 21.
21.
Can we get a 20?
27 plus the sneak attack.
Plus the sneak
It's just
attack.
21, isn't it? I thought it wasn't a crit.
Yeah, it is good.
Ah.
25. The first roll was a 25.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
yeah, sorry. Yep.
So
sneak attack times 2, so it's 20. Okay, the king is bleeding. Cloud giant guy.
I'm sorry to be boring, but I'm going to cast Fly.
I can fly. Right, so you can fly, which is concentration, right?
It is concentration, yes. And I guess that's my action, so I can continue.
That is an action. Yeah. You can move if you want.
But I'm actually gonna wait until next round. So
Okay.
I'm going to actually go up to the ceiling of this hallway.
All right. Okay, the king looks at the situation and he goes like, "Protect me, my liege, my legionnaires." And he goes like 1, 2. He opens a secret passage here.
Oh,
Cowards!
that's alright. It's a passage to his treasury.
Aren't
Come on,
you
man.
happy?
Sure.
Aren't you happy about it?
Or
And then wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Okay, so yeah, he moved somewhere inside those passages. Then it's the giants. So Brock, you notice that there is a guy coming from the north.
Oh, way up. Yep.
Yeah. And then there is these 2 slow guys, so they can only do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And all they can do is throw rocks.
Are they squeezing too with the pillars?
Yeah, I mean that's for them. This place, like they don't need to squeeze here. It's a map thing. So one will go on Tallinn, and the other one will go on Alexander. Okay, on Tallinn with disadvantage. 17, and you also have a bit of cover, which is 2. So it's exactly 17, I think, right?
With 2 AC cover that just hits, yeah.
Okay, then it's 35 points of damage.
Okay.
And 1 on Alexander without disadvantage.
The best odds.
32 points of damage, which is half
Uh,
to 16 because you are resistant.
Half to 16 and then further halved again by uncanny dodge.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. Okay, Tallinn.
Yes. Move towards the next pillar. And yeah, keep shooting the same guy as before.
All hits. 6 plus 15 plus 9 plus 14. 44. Okay, wait. So you killed him with 2 shots. So I'll give the other 2 shots at the other guy. So
Okay.
That's 23. Minus 23. Yeah. One moment. Yeah. You hit the other one 2 times. Then it's Incan.
and I will try to wash the remaining fire giants away using a tidal wave.
Yeah, he probably had to save to see if he was slowed, but I think
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's not like he can see. Okay, so tidal wave dexterity. So he has a penalty of 2 because he's slowed. So he didn't save. So he suffers 16 points of damage, and he's pushed.
Prone.
Is it? No, he's prone. Okay. Ah. Right. Alexander.
Did I see where the king went? Or my character?
Yeah, he went. Do you see it on the map?
Yeah.
Like he opened the door here.
I will cast haste on myself.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else?
Double my movement speed.
Oh, right. Haste can't be cast on multiples.
Uh,
Stupid 5th edition.
Stupid 5th edition. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I will go there, and then I will Misty Step an additional 30 feet. Oh, I think I can see a sliver. No. Shame. Then I will move again.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I don't want that fire giant to get up and have a good angle on me.
Oops.
Go, Alexander.
And that's my
Alright.
turn.
The cloud giant, the flying cloud giant.
Yep. Gonna fly around the corner.
Uh-huh.
Swooping down to strike at this. Oh, is he prone?
He's prone, yeah.
Alright, so fly right down to him.
Yep.
And
Your advantage.
there's another fire giant coming up the hall. I see. And I will strike him down.
Crit.
20 is a hit, right?
20 is a hit, yeah. That's 34 damage, so he's dead.
Alright.
Ooh.
And
Damn.
Exterior, favorite interior.
Body
let's see. 1, 2,
Temporary.
3, 4, 5, 6. And down, so a quarter, so I can probably move about 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
Are the insects still there?
No.
No?
I think of fish you can break any time you want, right?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I guess that is as far as he can go, unless he's gonna waste yeah, he'll waste another Misty Step just to get a tad closer. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's him.
Okay, the king did a thing. Giant, where are you going?
Away.
So you see, Talon, you see this fire giant coming from the north. All right, Talon, it's you.
Alan,
Well-
bullshit. Tell him we killed his king. He doesn't have to fight us anymore.
Nah, I mean, I want
Trick
a
'em into
new
pacifism.
soul. My Oni soul is almost used up. So,
I need souls.
yeah, okay,
Kill
hex
him
this
off,
guy and one. Ah, damn it! Now my
You have X that guy?
yeah.
So, you can roll all the X together at the end, like 4DC. Okay. All right, so let me count. 13 plus 4 plus 9 plus 21 plus 13 plus 20. 80 points. Jeez. Okay. Though he's still alive. Well, yeah, he was just arriving. Yinken.
Imagine just come around the
Darling,
corner
you
and
can
go,
handle this,
I'm
right?
coming, my king! Right in the face.
No!
He's
Darling,
got
you
some
can handle
eldritch
this, right?
scarring.
Because then I will run, dash, and hidden paths, and I can get all the way up to there.
Sure.
Speed demon.
Everybody running. Okay, Alexander.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this, but I'll take a peek first. 5, 10. 25. Oh, I see you. Can't run from me. But do I have anything to stop him? Because I don't have ensnaring strike actually on my mind.
The torches are just so that the people at home can see what you see.
Fair enough. I don't have anything to stop him, so I'm gonna do the best way of stopping someone. Break their fucking kneecaps with arrows.
Arrow to the knee.
Arrow to the knee. He is getting 3 shots because of
So
haste.
he is married.
And I will bonus action Zephyr Strike again to give the first one advantage.
Go for it.
No, I won't Zephyr Strike actually, because then that would break my haste. And I don't
okay.
want to. And I don't want to break my haste. That will
All right.
That will make me very tired. So, 1, a 2, a 3.
All right. 2 are hits. No, actually,
Ooh.
3 are hits. And you start to hear some roars coming from just behind the king.
Worrying. Very worrying.
All right. So you hit him 3 times, and that's 20 plus 22 plus 17, 59 damage. Okay, it's Brock the Cloud Giant.
Alright.
I have
sorry.
one last action. I'll
Sure.
take my final 5 feet back, and I'll try to bonus action stealth. Can I do that?
You can bonus action stealth, yes. All right. Brock the Cloud Giant.
Yep. Let's see. So to there is 50 feet, so I can get into the hallway there.
Yeah.
And basically there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you don't have to
then-
squeeze. As I said, this was made for the giant, so somehow there.
Yep. And then concentration is on the spell. And that's that, and that's that. Okay. Yep. So, you know what? I'm just gonna make a double movement towards him.
Sure.
So I can probably get to about here, but at the top of the cavern.
That's fine.
How high is the ceiling? Is it still 60 feet?
It
or-
is 40 feet.
Okay.
Right, it's the king. He said he got some arrows to the face, so you know there isn't. He's like almost at the end of his thing, so he just walks in. Then is the fire giant. There's still that fire giant there. Oh, you little elf! He gets there, and he will try and beat Tarlin with his great sword. 17 and 13, so I guess only the 17, and that's 35 points of damage.
Yeah.
You hear the voice of yes.
How badly does he look hurt by now? Actually.
He is bleeding, but you know they're also big bags of it. You hear the voice of Black Razor. We'll be together. We will kill this interloper.
Yes.
But it is you. Power words.
Stun.
So 150 points, definitely. So he's stunned. Oh, do I have to roll? No. It's
No,
just
no
next round
save.
after roll.
At the end of each of your turns,
yeah.
you get a Constitution versus 21.
So he's stunned. Okay, and then Cloud Giant, you find yourself facing one more of the pets of the king, and it is actually a Hydra. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but you are, we said, 40 feet up, which means you are 15 feet, so you're 25 feet away from this thing, from the ground, basically. And a Hydra is 15 feet plus 10 feet reach, that's exactly 25. So I would say that she can just get to you with her bite. With her 5 bites, of course. Okay, so she will try.
Just a few love nibbles, you know?
But you are armor class
14.
14. Okay, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Damn.
That's only 3 times. Well, and that's 36 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm still not looking that good.
Yinken, you
I will-
hear. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, please continue.
I'll say you hear roars coming from this direction, and you hear Tarling fighting all alone a fire giant, but it seems to have the situation.
He seems to have the situation under control.
It seems, yes.
Then, can I conjure some?
Sorry, can you go on?
Conjure.
Sure, why not?
Okay, then I will
Not more badges.
use. No, I will summon woodland beings,
Sure. What do you need?
and I actually have no idea. It says.
I mean,
space.
what? Yeah, just tell me what kind. Like yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's summons fake creatures, and I would like.
How is this? How is this an abjuration spell? I think it's wrong. It should be.
Yeah, probably it should be. Oh, yeah, it's strange because here it says conjuration.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but I used it on level 9th level, so I would like.
I think. Do you still have a level 8 slot?
No,
Okay. Okay. Because the maximum is like.
I know
8.
it's 8, but I will
Okay,
use
so
my level 9
times,
slot for
3
it.
times as many. So what do you want?
So I would like 24 challenge rating
God.
a quarter fake creatures.
24 1/4 fade.
Yes.
We can do that.
And I will have 12 over there and 12 over here.
Okay, so we want fake creatures, and we want
What a pixie.
A quarter, like a tribe of mites or something. Is that the right one?
No,
We have
might
blink.
be like
Last time we did blink dogs, right?
Yeah.
Bring forth the blink dogs!
Your famous blink dogs, or mites. What's a mite?
I'll be right back since you guys are doing that. I'm gonna
Nice.
go check on the dogs again.
Pixie
Yeah, it's blink dogs, pixies, or sprites.
or sprites.
Ah, okay.
Last time I will never in my right mind give you pixies because.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, you know what? You can choose. We want blink dog, mites, or sprites.
Sprites.
To you, man.
I'll take the sprites.
The sprites, I'll take sprites. No Coca-Colas, only sprites. Okay, very well.
Yes.
So, sprite. Monsters.
And they're tiny. Does that mean 4 of them can stand in one square?
I don't think so. Sprite, here we go.
And do I roll for them?
Yeah, wait. I will give you.
What about names?
Yeah, you have to name.
Okay, Ixie, Mixie, Trixie, Dixie.
Yeah, don't
Pixie.
stop.
A pixie named Pixie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those the names from the local strip club, or?
Also, yes.
What? Okay.
Very
so
sprightly.
copy
Candy,
2,
crystal.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a 24, right? So copy, paste, and paste. Yeah, you put them where you want. Those are your people. Those are your people.
Oh, 68 from me.
All right. What do they have to do? They have to roll initiative, or they act? I think they have to roll initiative, right? Yeah. Roll
Yes,
initiative.
they have to trip.
So roll initiative for one of them. Oh, that's fine. Just what we needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, more monsters.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
Curse of the Summoner.
Did you give me the?
Yeah, I did. Just click on the token. Do shift double click.
Sounds like someone just learned something new in Roll20.
Hey.
21.
All right.
Looks like they'll be going next turn.
No, very late instead. Okay,
Yeah.
so Alexander.
Oh, right. Me and my stealthiness.
Yeah, Hydra.
How high up from? How far down from the ceiling is Brock?
So Brock is
on the
on the
ceiling.
ceiling, right?
Yeah,
He's flying up, so he's like 25 feet from the ground.
we're right next to each other.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hey, Brock.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Only you are
gamble
upside down.
shoot twice at the Hydra.
Mhm.
The first one would have advantage because I'm stealthed.
Yeah.
So, 21 on the first one, 15 on
That's
the
a hit.
second.
That also hit.
Oh, that's that one. We get the sneak attack bonus, so 32. 19, so what? 41? 51?
22 plus 10 plus 13. 51 damage. Okay. So when the Hydra takes 25 or more damage in a single turn, one of its head dies. So you destroyed one head.
Brock,
51,
how
isn't
much?
it 2 heads?
No, it doesn't say every 25. It says when the Hydra takes 25 or more,
Okay.
one of his head dies. So one of his head is dead.
Alright, sorry,
Sorry.
what was the question?
How many hit die do you have?
As a cloud giant, I have 16.
16 hit die. I just gotta double check to make sure the healer feat doesn't take up more than an action. It does not.
What? For next round then?
No, this round. I've
Oh,
haste.
haste.
So you have 16?
But
Yeah.
okay, so but you need to use the healer's kit.
Yeah.
Which is in your bag. And you have a bow in your hands. Like, you need your free hands to use your healer's kit.
Yeah. Sling the bow around my shoulder.
Okay, so what I'm saying
I'm
is
willing to bonus action pull the healer's kit if I have to.
no, you're willing to use your action to put away your bow and take the healer's kit if that's what you want.
Sure.
Okay, so do you still have your action?
I used my action to attack. My secondary action would have been to.
Okay, but it's not a secondary action. So the action of haste, you can do specific things that are written in the haste spell.
Okay.
One of them is
So let me double check. It is attack dash disengage hide or use an object action.
well. So if you want, you can use an object. So what do you want to do? You want to drop your bow to the ground and take your bag, or do you want to use an object by putting back your bow somewhere?
I'll put my bow back on my shoulder.
Okay, very good.
So I have a feeling Brock might need help healing here in a moment.
Cloud Giant.
Yeah. If it's in range of me, I'm in range of it, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I will try and whack it twice.
Go for it.
That's
That's a hit.
25 plus damage, so another head.
Yep.
And
Yeah, at the end of the turn, we have to see what happens.
and 40 damage more, so
Okay, so that's
68.
68.
Very nice.
So that's indeed another head gone. Okay, nice. That's it.
It is for now.
All right, the king.
Coward!
Yeah, the king is doing a thing.
All that echoes down the chambers is the word coward, followed by chicken noises.
All right, the fire giant. Fire giant is stunned, so the only thing he can do is to roll a Constitution save, right?
Yes, at the end of his turn.
At the end of his turn. So that's what he will do. End of his turn, he rolls a 27.
Okay.
That's not wisdom. The sprites.
Yes.
Go, guys.
They will get a bit closer.
Uh-huh.
Or actually, no, they won't get. They won't get closer. They will stay here, and they will. I'll just roll.
Yeah, just roll a bulk of d20s.
Yeah,
Why don't you
12
make them help
d20s.
each other for advantage and roll 6 instead of doing 12?
Well,
yeah, I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't help range attacks if that's what you
nah. So I will roll 12 d20 and
Yeah, just roll 12 d20, and if you roll, you have +6 to attack. If you roll 12 or more, it's a hit. Go for it.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
6.
attacks hits.
Voila. So that's 6 damage. Because they do 1d1. Huh?
Yeah.
But
then
I have
what?
to make a 6 Constitution saving throw 10.
Yeah.
Isn't that
which they
impossible?
Which they cannot fail. So yeah.
Yeah. And the other ones, they will fly in there. Let's see.
Go.
So they can get here.
Yep.
What's going on?
An army of sprites is coming.
Suddenly you hear from behind you.
Charge! It's Sylvan. Charge! Okay. Dalin.
I'm gonna regret this, but yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll
Sword.
move in with my hex on this guy and start whacking him with Black
All
Razor.
right. Go
Why
for it.
isn't that working? I
Okay. So that's
okay, now it's suddenly doing it multiple times. I only meant to click once. I
one time.
don't
Yeah.
have
Okay.
multi
So
attack.
that's 16 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, okay.
And
That's good, yeah.
since you have finally wielded it, Black Razor will cast haste on you, so you can make one additional attack.
Okay, yeah. Then let's just use the second one I rolled. Or
Is it once per day?
I'm not sure.
Maybe check it because I think I did it already today, right?
You did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did it in the Frost Giant area.
Yeah, this I remember. I just don't know if it's
Yeah,
on.
yeah. It already did it, and it's once per day.
Okay, then sorry, guy. That's a long description. Okay, so yeah, you hit the giant. It's the Hydra. So the Hydra. What happened is for each head the Hydra has beyond 1, it gets an extra reaction. Okay, who cares? At the end of the turn. Okay, so that's not the end of my turn yet. So I still have 3 heads. So I will try and bite the Cloud Giant twice.
Is it bloodied?
It is definitely blooded, yes.
Wow, let's fix that, shall we?
14 and 25. 14 is it? Okay, so that's 26 points of damage. But then what happens? At the end of its turn, it grows 2 heads for each of its heads that died last turn. So it will grow 4 heads. So now it has 7 heads. And it will recover 10 hit points for each head regrown. So 40. Alright, so now it has 7 heads. Bitch. Okay. It's Yinkan.
Yeah, the sprites over here, they are actually not doing that great. I'm gonna help Darlene out, but I just need to get closer first.
Sure.
So that's a bonus action to get there using the hidden paths.
Yes.
Yes. And now, so I'm just gonna use a mass cure words on the both of us.
Okay. So you both heal 18 points.
That's hydrated. Dehydrated. That's good.
Thanks.
Yeah, it looks like you can need it.
All right, Alexander.
Well, I will use the healer feat on Brock.
Yep.
So 6 plus 20. Gain 21 HP back.
Hey,
better
that's all right.
Better
I
than
will
nothing.
I will use my other action to put the healer's kit away into my jacket.
You can also drop it to the ground. I mean, I don't think you will use it now for him again.
Probably not. And then I will use my main action to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on Brock.
All right.
So that's my last level 2 spell. And Brock gets 13 more HP.
Nice.
All right.
And
Okay.
my bonus action will be to help Brock attack the Hydra.
Go get them, Tiger.
All right.
Yeah.
Brock, hearing the heavy metal in his head, which may or may not be actual metal, hammers down Titan Lust, smashing another head.
54 damage.
Or does he just smash right through into the heart of the creature?
No, not yet. No.
No.
All right, but yes, you get away one more head. The king is almost done, and then the fire giant. Okay, so we have one fire giant on our good friend Talmin, who doesn't have a lot of temporary points anymore. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, Talmin. I think I hurt you. It's 56 damage.
Yep.
So that's 42 for you, and your temporary points are gone.
But it's okay if you can just kill it.
Yeah. Okay, and this tapestry gets pulled away,
Oh.
and from behind the tapestry, you see a giantess coming forward.
Oh, what is this?
Brock the fire giant again. God damn it. A giantess coming out, and followed by 2 fire giants. What is the meaning of this? All
Uh-oh,
they
we've
could do
split
was
the
move
party.
just now, so they can't do much more. The sprites.
So these ones, they will try attacking again.
Uh-huh.
1, 2,
Five.
4, 5 attacks.
So 5 points of damage.
And these guys over here, they
Uh-huh.
will all turn invisible.
Thump. They did. You also want to move them?
Absolutely. And they will okay.
Right. You hear a flapping of wings, but you cannot see what there is. Alexander and Brock, something is behind you.
Oh, shit.
What's that smell in the air? Smells like berries.
Okay,
I don't like
Talmin. It's a difficult situation, and
Yeah.
yeah,
This hallway is bright light, I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
Not daylight, but bright.
I cast invisibility on myself.
You disappear from view.
Are you sure you didn't give that command to Tarlin by accident there?
And okay, even though you're not hidden, they cannot target you with opportunity attacks. If you...
Yes, so I will move 6 squares to 4.
In fact, do you wanna target more people with that since it's cast at level 5?
It's touch though.
Ah, yeah. So you have to be like in a circle or something. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you have to huddle together for
Yeah,
it.
and let's all turn invisible. Okay.
Yeah, you have to hold hands and sing Kumbaya as you do it as well.
Okay, so yeah, you go there. Yinkan, since he's not hidden, you feel that Taming has moved next to you.
Okay.
Okay, the Hydra. So the Hydra has 6 heads now. So let's see what she will do. Okay, so Brock. Brock, have you been doing? You cannot fail. How much is Constitution save throw of the giant?
Plus 10.
Okay, so you probably couldn't fail any of those saves. Okay, so it will bite you. Yeah, 6 times. I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 9 plus 13 plus 14 plus 9 plus 15. That's okay, 60 damage, but I think it's just with the last one that we reach 60 because it would have been 40. No, it would be 45 without the last, and then armor class 25. So yeah, I mean it would have hit you anyhow. So 60 damage in total.
All right.
That 43
So
for the giant and 17
I
for
will
you.
retrieve my other token.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Come back, Brock.
And this one is
Cast into the nether realm.
cast into the nether realm.
But you're still flying, right?
Yeah, I guess I am. Well, it's concentration.
The last hit was on you.
Ah, so okay, yeah. So
roll
the
that.
last one and 2 hit points, so 17 down, right?
Yeah.
Now question.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not actually my turn yet, but
you should roll the Constitution save for your fly spell.
Oh yes, I am shit here at that. The turning into a giant thing once a day.
Yeah.
Is that for a total length of time, or is it per giant type, or how does that work? Just once a day?
It's once per day, yeah.
Okay. Just because we never really discussed it. So the Constitution save, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm still flying.
So you're still flying, yeah. But I don't know what's that. The heart. That's the regeneration, which is gone.
It's off now.
Yeah.
No.
So you only have to fly. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. All right. And at the end of her turn, the Hydra, who lost 1 hand last turn, will get 2 back. So she's now at 8 heads, and she will recover 20 points. All right, Yinkan.
Yeah, I don't like that there's suddenly a lot of them. So I will hidden paths again back to there.
Okay.
And then I will continue running.
Okay. guys, there's somebody here.
Guys, this isn't looking good.
Okay, Alexander.
I will redraw my bow. And I will move to there, shoot 3 times, unless it would have taken an action to draw my bow.
No, it's 1 free interaction per room.
Alright, so I will draw my bow. And I'll shoot 3 times.
Go for it.
All gambled.
That's a miss. That's a hit and that's a hit.
Brock isn't close enough to be a threat, so I don't get sneak attack.
No, that's wrong. But you don't need that. So the question is, how do you want to do this?
As one of the heads is growing back, Alexander will shoot an arrow kind of where it thinks its eye is going to be. So when it forms the eye, the arrow goes into it, causing its head to whip back into another head. And he'll fire the last 2 arrows right into the joint between the 2 heads that just formed. One opening up the area, and then the other one diving through the second area into the weakness. Straight into its heart.
So the mighty Hydra falls.
And I will use the thing I forgot my character can do, which is 10 feet teleportation after every attack.
Uh-huh.
So, 10, 10, 10. Oh, I think I see you cowardly bastard.
Yes, you see him. The thing is, you see that... I don't have a nice picture for this.
Please tell me he doesn't have a flamethrower. Why do I have a feeling there's a
No,
flamethrower in my future?
shotgun. More like a shotgun.
It's a shotgun with dragon breath rounds in it.
No, what you see is that he has... Oh, really? Why the wide screen?
Oh, my initiative is gone.
We will put you just right... roll it again. We'll put
Yeah.
you there. It's okay.
That'll be alright.
Oh.
No, what you see is that he has some sort of horn in his hand, more like almost like a yeah, like an instrument that goes kind of all around him, like it would be a massive horn, and he is blowing into it without making any sound, but this kind of whirlwind is going all around him, and it's extending in the room. And he looks at you when he stops for a moment, and he goes like, "The gods of the Tempest will come for me. You will see. This is a gift from the Stormlord himself. They will come. You will see." There is giants. I guess the giants, okay, what they will do is they will wade through these little creatures.
Not
Let
the,
us go.
not the sprites.
Okay. I mean, apparently, since they're so small, they only kill 2 at a time. The sprites are holding off the giant. And,
Oh, you forgot Brock.
yeah, what are you?
I'm supposed to be.
You're just
Alex.
after Alexander. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. Wait, anyhow, they're not going to do much more than that. So
No, but I could have potentially got to the king before he did that, but I don't think I could stop him anyway. 1, 2, 3.
No, he
4.
was already blowing the thing. Like, it's just what he's seeing happening.
Yeah, it's what the king's been doing since he's
It
been
was
off.
it was doing since it's been off. Yeah.
Where is he? So, oh,
Okay.
okay, over there.
So
Yep.
Brock, yeah, go for it.
Double move,
So yeah, you double move.
and I'll get behind this.
Yes. So you see this whirlwind keep going and going and going, and apparently, yeah, he keeps shouting that somebody will come for him. It's the sprites.
Yeah, didn't you delete 1 too many?
Did I?
Yeah, 13 doesn't hit.
Go for it. It's back.
Yes. 8 left there.
It's hard to cover all of this battleground at the moment.
I'll roll 9, and the last 2 are disadvantaged because she's standing there.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on this one.
Right. Okay. The other flock.
And this one, well, they will all try to get away.
Sure.
And I guess a lot of them will have attack of
couple of
opportunity against them.
And 1 and 2. So 15 is hit.
Yeah, so 2 of them are. And this
Yes,
one
I'm
will
sure.
go forward invisibly.
Go for it.
You know, I keep running away from this buzzing, and it keeps getting closer.
Tarlin.
Yes. I will. Well, Yinkin was visible when he ran into that cave, right?
Yeah.
So I will not run for the cave. I will run here towards the wall and push myself up against the wall.
All right. Yinken.
Uh, can I look up there?
Sure.
Oh,
You can look what you can see what you see.
You can see with your eyes.
how high is this actually?
40 feet.
I should be able to hidden paths up there.
Sure.
And then I will stay there until next day.
Alexander.
I see this guy playing the tuba.
Yeah. Some sort of. He looks like, at the very end of his path. Like, that's probably his last act in this world.
Yeah, I will move up to there, and I guess he's not a king. He's just a tub of cowardice. I hate myself for that pun. So I shall shoot him. Is he within 30 feet of me? He is not.
Are you going to shoot him?
I am going to shoot him 3 times. I'll
Okay.
gamble.
I mean, Brock is there, like, ready with his hammer.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
How wounded does this guy look?
He's like at the end.
Right. So can I give myself disadvantage to break off the tip of my arrows and just fire blunt arrows at him? To try to knock him out?
You can move to him and knock him out if that's what you want.
Oh, I don't have the movement though. So that would've been
You could hold
30.
your action until after proc.
Or you can knock out the tuba from his hands with 3 careful shots.
Yes.
I will try that because that just sounds
Sure.
goofy.
Go for it.
Destroying the treasure.
If it's magical, it should have some resistance to damage.
Sure.
But your arrows are magical.
All right. 8, 9, 20. The last one is good.
That's all I got.
Okay, so you see that he kind of loses a hold on this thing, and since this air and this whirlwind is coming out of the horn, it kind of starts to spin on the ground, making more and more intense winds. Actually, you see that the wind kind of like sent your arrows flying around the room. Brock, you have to fight against the wind to get to him, but the king sees you as you come out of there, I guess.
Yeah, flying. Just like using the power of my fly spell to sort of like actually loop around him with the wind and strike him with my hammer. And I will do what I call a Titan strike, which is a booming blade with a Titan strike.
Go for it.
Ooh, a 16. I would like to use my last luck point. Unless it hits, but
Doubt it.
a 22. There you go.
Okay.
So should I use the first damage or this one?
It's the same.
Okay.
So how do you want to do this?
Just
He
the
really
same as the other one. He just buries the Titan Lust like between where the hole in the top where the crown is. So it's just sort of like dries it through, pulls it back, and the crown is sort of like a woo, 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 around the top of his hammer, covered in blood, which I guess gets carried off with this. The blood.
Yes.
Is it blood or is it magma?
Right. Okay. So the king dies. The 4 giants here, they start running after Yinkan, they think. In the confusion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah. Well, I cannot believe these things will stop giants. So, so they just
I feel like they shouldn't.
wade through it. But it's the sprite. So since they are completely ignoring them, all the sprites have advantage on their attack rolls if they keep attacking the giants.
Oh no, the sprites, they will all turn invisible.
All right. They can still
And
move.
then that's what they will do. These ones.
Hmm.
Suddenly you hear a chorus of from out of thin air.
Oh. Okay, the sprites are finding it very difficult to fly into these mighty winds. Tallinn.
Yeah, I'll move some more into the corner, away from these giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
All your friends have gone that way, Tallinn.
Yeah, but that's where the giants are going as well.
You're faster. You seem to be faster.
Yeah, but I'll take the giants from behind.
All right. You can.
Just like old Brock.
Oh, I will use my last hidden and teleport up to there.
All right.
Run around the corner. Guys, we have bigger problems coming from behind us.
The king's dead. What bigger problems could there be? We just slew a Hydra.
Brock raises his hand, and in this sort of wind blast, that it's like catching his beard and everything. He's going like, "Big problems are my specialty."
I think it's his wife.
Oh, well, we
Classic.
can murder her too if we have
Is
to.
she hot?
Well, she's flaming.
She's
Yeah.
flaming out. All right, Alexander.
Brock, can I borrow that crown real quick?
He'll toss it to it if he's allowed to. I guess it's really an out of
Sure.
character action. But...
Yeah, sure. The crown? The crown of the king, you mean?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. You actually see that you are in some kind of, in all the chaos, treasure cave. There is chests and trunks and coins and treasures all scattered around the room. It's probably where the king wanted to die among his treasure. But now you see that all these boxes are starting to get tossed around by this crazy whirlwind that is extending inside.
No.
Oh no.
So yeah, I mean, tossing the crown will have to go through the winds unless you move there and give him the crown. If you
Right.
both move to each other, you can share the crown. Like, hey, like that.
Can I try and dispel the magic of the whirlwind?
You can try, yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I'm when it's my turn, I guess.
Yeah. So do you want to hand over the crown or not?
Yes.
Okay, very well. So Alexander, you have the crown.
I will then. That's second level spell.
Oh, I should
Do
have
you
got on the
get-
horn
do
and
you-
tried to suck the air back
Do
in.
you get a bit nearer to Brock to get him the crown?
Yeah.
Okay, very well.
I will take the crown, and I'll have to wait for next turn to do the thing I'm thinking.
Okay. At the end of your turn, can you please make me a strength saving throw?
Yes. So I'm down to 2. 21.
All right, that's good. Yeah, you feel like you're being tossed about by this wind, but you managed to. Brock.
All right. I'm going to attempt to dispel magic on this thing.
All right. Which
Pick the
level?
tube up. Start playing it.
I will try my highest level spell, which is a 5th.
All right. Roll me a wisdom check.
Oh crap. Wisdom check.
Yes.
Straight wisdom, right?
That's straight wisdom.
Bugger.
All right. So you fight against the magic of this thing, but it does not seem to stop it. The giant. The sprites.
they will get a bit. They will go a bit. And they will all try to attack
Go for it. They all have advantage.
this one. Yeah,
Yep.
no. And there's still 7 of them. So that's 14.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. Pew 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 pew. Talvin.
Uh,
Sorry. These guys here at the end of their turn. Can you roll 1 strength saving throw for all of them?
They're gone.
Okay, so you see that
No, you don't see anything. They're invisible.
the whirlwind is blowing all around the room, but at the same time, it seems that some sort of sucking draft is getting the sprites inside the horn, and all those sprites are sucked inside the horn.
No.
And they disappear from view.
Oh.
Talon.
They were already invisible, so.
Yeah, indeed.
there. Let them try and make their way into the cave. I'll be following.
Right. Yinken.
Okay, and I will get a bit closer here, and I will try to, and I will mask your wounds, all 3 of us.
Right. Go for it. 17.
You get 17.
At the end of your turn, can you please make me a strength saving throw?
Oh, but I'm getting back away from there. I'm not staying there.
Yeah, but the thing is that the more time goes by, the more this whirlwind is getting. You think at this point it has probably reached
Oh
the
shit!
stairs? Yeah, it's like covering the whole thing.
It's a
Oh,
plot
shit.
device.
You see
Oh
Yinken
shit!
getting sucked inside the horn and disappearing. Alexander.
I'm actually going to detect portal as one of my actions.
All right. You think that that horn is a portal to somewhere else. It is a planar portal indeed.
Alexander looks at the crown, remembers what his plan was, and then shrugs, puts the crown over his hat, so now his hat has the crown around like the top bit
probably
of it.
around your shoulders, like.
Yeah, you probably just trapped yourself.
Oh, wear it as a belt then.
Okay, yeah, it's a belt.
Like
Okay.
slip it on as a belt.
Hey.
Look, that's a portal. That's the way out. Let's leave. We've done our job. And Alexander will drop from the ceiling and not resist the whirlwind pull at all. And I will try to grab onto Brock.
Okay. Brock, do you let him?
No,
carry
no! Gotta grab some treasure! You silly bastard!
The treasure will come with.
You see, actually, yeah, some chests are like getting sucked inside the hole.
Ah, fine!
So
I'll
you're
go
going.
with him, yep. That was just that before Tyler.
He's done it before. He'll understand. Ask Skrulk and Shisha.
Okay. So yeah,
that
the
Alexander
giants
would
are
know.
running inside the thing. See what's going on. Lin.
Uh, yeah, I guess I would anyway also hear what's at least hear like a storm raging
There
inside.
is definitely a storm raging somewhere.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens.
So you carefully follow the giant. Okay, so you see that the
Yeah.
giant.
Well,
they-
that was actually already a double move. So
Yeah, when they see this storm raging, the queen is like, something terrible is going on. Retreat, retreat! And they start to go like, out and retreating to this other room, like that. And clearly something terrible is happening there.
Yeah, so that sounds like my party. So, um, yeah, let's Misty step onto. This was like 40 feet high, right?
Yeah.
Wait, this. Oh no, Misty step is only 30 feet. This hallway is also still bright light, right?
No, I would say it is dim light. I don't see any torch.
Okay, then here I can use Shadow Throne's teleport to get up,
Alright.
and then I'll even keep my invisibility.
Okay, and actually, but though when you reach this place, you see that this thing is about to suck you with it. So roll me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, that's negative. So. Oh.
But do you have another 21? Nice. Okay, so so you get sucked through the storm. You get bumped also a bit around until you get sucked inside the horn and away from this place. The gods of the storm, who would they possibly be? Where is this horn going to bring you? We will only know in the next episode of Tales from the Yawning Portal. And I'm going to invite all of you. And not only this is where we're going to end the session, but you passed the level.
Well,
18?
You're 18, guys.
What?
Yes.
Isn't that
I'm finally legal.
You killed two giant things in one session. What the hell?
Yeah.
But not a storm dragon.
See,
All in a day's work,
No.
I'd say.
that's what you call right there an assassination of the highest caliber.
Of the highest caliber.
Guys, we can now write Hitman on our resume. Add it on top of everything else. And I
Awesome.
own a crown, so therefore I am king.
That's a fact. If you ever come back, and you are the legitimate husband
wait.
of the giant fire king.
I am apparently now married by some obscure law.
And that means you're gonna have to sleep with his wife.
That's a fact.
Well, I'll put that on my to-do list. Brock, you have to help me with a enlarge spell.
I can give you a few pointers.
She will put you on her to-do list.
Oh god.
I'll make sure
Alright,
to prepare all
guys.
my tricks of the trade.
So, that's it for tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Awesome. A lot of action. I like when there is a lot of action going on. And yeah, you survived one more time. It's probably die only in the next session. We will see
But-
what the next session brings. And yeah, if
So-
nobody has any. Oh yeah, sorry.
My favorite thing about that was, if we didn't kill that guy that round, I would have lost haste.
Oh yeah, you would have been stunned for one round.
Yeah, the
Oh.
very last round where I was like, "Come on, Brock, we gotta go through the portal." That was my last round.
You will be that on the other side. All right, then that's it, guys. I'll
Yep.
see you everyone back next week.
Yes. we
Suppose
shall
with
see.
DM Ben this time, and let's see where
Giving
he
too
will
much
bring
away,
us
Fausto. Giving too
next
much
week.
away.
No, shouldn't we say that? No. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine.
okay. We'll see where he brings us, and yeah, this is it. Good night, everyone, and is it Monday yet?
Bye, guys.